Good morning, yarn lovers. Welcome back. Welcome to episode 5 of Yarning with Mimi. My name is Sherry Ann, also known as Mimi, which is what my grandchildren call me. I'm coming to you from South Texas, down by the Mexican border, and already it's pretty sweltering outside. I just came back and yes, got my Starbucks for the morning. I want to thank all returning viewers. We are up to 33 subscriptions, so we're getting there slowly but surely. And welcome to any new viewers that are coming on board. I hope you like what you see and what you hear, and that you consider subscribing and giving me a thumbs up. Just a little bit of information as to where you can find me. You can find me on Instagram as sawood62. I do have a Ravelry group, which I've said in the past I need to get more active on that and figure that out a little more. And that is Yarning with Mimi. My email, if you would like to write me or send me a message, is yarningwithmimi@gmail.com. And then my Facebook group is also Yarning with Mimi. So please hop on over there and become a member of that group. It is a forum where we can all share our makes and our creations for everybody to enjoy, and also an area for support for each other. I'm going to start off my podcast with our regular segment, Mimi's Kind Knits. Mimi's Kind Knits is a very small nonprofit organization that I formed. It is registered with the state of Texas, and what it is, it's me. I'm a one-man show right now. However, my daughter Mallory, she has just recently picked up knitting or loom knitting preemie hats. So she's going to help donate to the local newborn intensive care units here in town. But what I do is it's all charity knitting and crocheting, and I donate everything that I make to different organizations such as newborn intensive cares, pregnancy resource centers, hats for the homeless. I've donated to Child Protective Services and to some area shelters, women's and children's shelters, and so on. There is a knitting shop in Round Rock that I've also donated. They have a program where they donate hats during the cooler months, and so I've donated to them as well. I don't have a lot to show this week because I've been working on other projects, which I will get into. But I do have one more small blanket. It's small because it's a car seat blanket for the baby car seats. So here it is. I did use Caron 1-pound yarn for this. You can see it's a pretty simple pattern. It's knit and purls. You've got your stockinette stitch here with broken up with some plain knitting rows. Now I did purchase 2 books from Leisure Arts. They really do have some very cute books out with patterns, nice cute patterns for babies. Well, not just for babies, but all kinds of patterns. But these two, this is Car Seat Blankets by Becky Stevens. I don't know if you can see that. And this one is knit. And then the second one I have is Car Seat Blankets, also by Becky Stevens. And this one is crochet. And there's about 5 patterns in each of these books. The other thing that I have gotten ready for Mimi's Kind Knits is, I did mention before, I'm working on a project for my brother who lives in Grand Prairie, Alberta. He runs an annual project with the Samaritan's Purse where they fill up shoe boxes and send out to needy children throughout the world. So I'm donating hats. And I do have just one hat made this time. This is a real easy pattern. It's just knit and purl at the beginning. It's a 2x2 ridge. I start out with 60 stitches. I use a 6mm needle, and I make 8 rounds for the ribbing. I do an additional 34 rounds of just stockinette stitch, and then I don't bind off yet. I decrease, and the way I decrease is I knit 2 together all the way around, then I knit 1 row, then I knit 2 together all the way around, knit the last row, and then you just gather it up at the top, and you have a cute little hat. This hat does fit younger children, like maybe a 2-year-old. You can roll the brim up, and then it fits all the way up to grade 5 or grade 6. So what's that, 12 years old, I guess, somewhere around there. Another thing I've been working on is I do a lot of spa cloth sets to I give out for gifts, and I also sell them. I do have a friend who requested a little care package for her review and for her granddaughter. So I've come up with a little package, and this will be getting mailed out pretty soon. It is a set, or it's actually made of 3 sets of spa cloths, 2 cloths with a soap. I made some facial scrubbies, or these could be used as makeup removers. It's just a little poof stitch pad made with 100% cotton. I do make my own hand balms. I'm sorry, I'm looking down, my notes are down here. But for my hand balms, these are made with beeswax, shea butter, coconut oil, avocado oil, and I use essential oils, and it really smells very good. For these ones, I put 10 drops of bergamot, patchouli, ylang ylang, and palmarosa oil, and boy, does it ever smell good. And it's really soft on the skin. You can use it on your hands. You can use it on dry spots on your elbows or your knees or your heels. And then I also make lip balms, same way with beeswax and coconut oil, and then I add the essential oils. So this little care package will go in the mail, and I will be anxiously awaiting her review. Okay, let's jump into FOs, finished objects. I don't have a whole lot. I have a lot of whips in progress, but I don't have a whole lot of finished objects. So anyways, I have been working on additional washcloths. I have a lot of real pretty, cutesy ones for girls, but I didn't have a lot for men. So I did go out and purchase some manly cotton, and I've made some cloths for men's sets. And so this is actually called chocolate milk. So I have a couple of those. And then this is a pretty neutral pattern for a male also. So I have sets put together, and I've already gifted out 1 set. But what I'm doing is the nursing home that I work for will be putting on a local garage sale where vendors from the community will purchase a spot and bring their items for sale. So I haven't been working a whole lot on Mimi's Kind Knits because I've been trying to produce for that garage sale. I'd like to go and see if I might be able to sell some of my items there. Another project that I've been working on for that is I discovered a cute little pattern. It's for coasters. It is called Daisy Coasters by Donnie Spiegel. This is a pattern that I did get off of Ravelry some time back. But you know, I can't remember if it's a paid for pattern or a free pattern. But here's the little coaster. So I have a set of 4. Let me see. Oh, that's better. I have a set of 4 of the white with the yellow center. Then I started making some with the pink centers. These ones I have to sew in my ends still. And I have a set with a white center and pink flower. So these are really cute. I've already gifted a friend one at work. She drinks a lot of ice cold drinks and her cup sweats. So these are really good for absorbing the condensation off your cups when you put them on your table. So for my whips, my works in progress, I have a few projects that I have on the go that I haven't really touched these last couple of weeks. So in future episodes, we'll get back to those and talk about those and see what my progress is. But I did start a couple of new projects. I am actually test knitting a shawl. I don't know if you have come across Megan with Knitters Party Podcast. She is really sweet. She's actually currently in Cairo, Egypt. Her husband is a student there studying, but they're soon going to be heading back to the States. Anyway, she does write patterns, and I am being a test knitter for her. I don't think I can... Well, if you go to her podcast, you'll see the shawl that she made and that I'm test knitting. I can show you the yarn I'm using. And I just started it. It's a V-shaped, V-neck or V-shaped shawl. But this is the yarn I'm using. And this is what it looks like rolled up. It's really pretty. Rolled up in the ball doesn't do it much justice, but it really is a very pretty soft yarn. And the name of this yarn is Malabrigo Silky Merino. It's 51% silk and 49% merino wool. So that's one project I'm working on. Another project I'm working on is a cowl. I do subscribe to Darn Good Yarn. It's a monthly subscription. It's $10 a box. If you want an additional surprise, it's an additional $5. So for $15, you get a really nifty little box. And this is my last month that came in. This is the yarn, and this will be a small cowl when it's finished. Well, I was just looking for the tag so I could share with you what kind of yarn it is, but I can't find the tag. It's somewhere on my table right here to the right. But I have a lot of other things over there. Anyways, it is a silk blend, or it might be pure silk, but it is really nice. So I'm kind of excited to see how this is going to finish up, and this will likely be gifted to one of my daughters. As always, I do mention I always have washcloths on the needles, I have socks on the needles, and hats on the needles. Here is one of the hats that I am working on. This is boyish-like, I guess, because of the colors. This is a yarn that I got from Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. And this is blue camo. So it's coming out nicely. I have a lot of really pretty hats made for girls. I will remember to show those on the next podcast because I buy the stripes yarn and it's very pretty colors and turns out really nice, but I don't have any boys hats. So I'd like to be able to take some hats to the garage sale next month and see if I can sell some of those. Okay, back to my Darn Good Yarn project that I'm working on. I did find the label. This is called the Snow Big Deal Cowl. It's made with worsted weight roving silk yarn, and these are 5mm needles that I'm using. Well, that's it for my works in progress. I do have a few acquisitions. I didn't buy a lot of yarn this time, but like I said, I don't have very many boy hats to sell. I've got tons that I'm donating, but I want to make some to sell at the garage sale. So I did purchase some boyish yarn. This is I Love This Yarn from Hobby Lobby, and this color is Denim's Ombre. And then I had the one that I just showed you, which was blue camo. And then here's another I Love This Yarn, and this color is called Florabelle. So those are for my boys' hats. And then I walked up past the baby yarn. I always do. And I buy yarn when I probably shouldn't, but I just love this color, and I think it'll make a really sweet little sweater and hat set. So this is Baby Bee Sweet Delight Prints, and it's patty cake. And that is going to be a really, look at, there's some pink or peach in there, the gray. So I'm kind of anxious to see how that print is going to turn out. I got this month's box, a Darn Good yarn box. Here's what it looks like. Comes in the mail like this. Darn Good yarn box. And this month is a really nifty little project. It comes with an instruction book, but this month it came with some undyed yarn, and it's lace weight silk yarn. It's white and dyeable, and what they did was they sent 2 dyes, and there is a video to watch so I can dye my own yarn. So I'll be dyeing some yarn, and then I'll have to find a cute little project to use that yarn for. I also just recently, and when I say recently, I mean last night, subscribed to another yarn box subscription. It's a monthly subscription, and it's called Knit Crate. And I don't know a whole lot about it yet, but Ella on No Catchy Name Crochet Talk, she has an affiliate link. If you go to her site and click on the link, you can get I think it's like a 20% discount off your first order. It's about $60 worth of yarn for a month for, it's a $29.99 subscription. And if you use her coupon, the 20% off, that takes it down even better. But yesterday they were having a sale. Not sure how long that sale is going to be going on, but you order your subscription, you pay for your 1 month, and you get a back month for free. So you're getting like 2 month subscriptions for the cost of 1 month. So I'm really excited. I subscribed yesterday, and I can't wait to see what comes in the mail. Well, it seems like this is going to be a pretty short episode. I guess that's okay. It won't be boring anyways. So I would like to really say thank you again to returning viewers, and welcome to new viewers. Please give me a thumbs up if you like what you see. Hit the subscribe button. There's a little bell next to the subscribe button. Make sure you click on that so you will be notified of any future episodes and you won't miss any. I think they're going to get better in the future. Right now I'm just kind of concentrating on this garage sale, so I'll be making things for that for the next couple of weeks. And then I'll get back into my charity knitting and start showing you that stuff. So in the future I would like to have a giveaway. Not sure if I'm going to wait till we get 100 subscribers or maybe sooner. I have to think about that. And I have to get some gifts. And then also I'd like to have some knit-alongs or crochet-alongs, make-alongs. I need to get creative with that, or if you have any ideas, please shoot me your ideas. I would love to hear what you'd like to do so we can work on things together. And then maybe even some challenges, like, I don't know, maybe we could challenge each other to make X amount of baby hats for our local nurseries or something like that. And then we can post those and have a drawing for a prize. So anyways, I guess that's it for this week. I'm hoping you're having a very good weekend. The weather here is, well, it's really pretty outside, but it's really pretty hot too. So anyways, happy yarning, and please remember to show and share kindness. Bye-bye for now.